New at 5:30, we're getting a sense of how Western New Yorkers feel about some big political topics. Two new scientific polls are out with questions specific to our region. And Channel 2's Michael Wooten is here to break it all down for us. Michael?
Yeah, and this is kind of important. One of the polls is run by a Republican firm, Big Dog Strategies, the other by a Democratic firm, PPP. And so we have some balance in the questions here. Both of these companies asked Western New Yorkers specifically about President Trump. And here are the results. The Republican firm on the top there gives the president a 42% approval rating in our 8-county region. The Democratic firm a little bit lower than that at 39%. They asked the questions a little bit differently, and so that may account for some of this, but obviously more people in Western New York disapproving of the president right now than approving.
They also asked about state government. The governor specifically, how did he pan out?
Yeah, the governor's approval ratings here in Western New York, not really good. This comes only from the Republican firm, so 36% of Western New Yorkers approving of the governor. And then I want to show you these next results as well, Mary Alice. This is looking specifically at kind of his key mark issue here in Western New York, the Buffalo Billion. Exactly. 28% of people say they believe it's working. 41% believe that Buffalo Billion is not working. So not great news there for the governor.
And they're also looking at members of Congress. How did they fare?
We've seen the national polls. Congress never does very well, right? Similar story in Western New York. Look at that. 9% of people approve of how Congress is doing. 86% disapprove. Again, specifically Western New Yorkers. So just terrible numbers there. And the big topic right now with Congress is the tax plan, right? And when you look at those results, also, not great news for the Republicans behind this. Only 42% of Western New Yorkers support the GOP tax plan. 54% oppose it. Again, this only from the Democratic polling agency there, Mary Alice.
But we do want to say scientific polls, and there was a little bit of variation in how they asked the questions.
Yeah, but both of these reputable, scientific, and we don't get to see this very often, looking specifically at our region.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael.
You bet.
Well,